Hey T, how did you start landscaping, man? What did you do? What steps did you take? This is me right here, 16 years old. I was working at Six Flags at the time. This trip, I had just gotten fired because I was finally allowed to go somewhere on the weekend. 16 years old, get fired from Six Flags, have no job. Me and Travis need money. Why do we need money? We need money so we could take out girls, so we can go have fun, so we can go get some gas money. That was important. But the most important was food. We were hungry and we just wanted to eat junk food. This is me, Travis, and AJ. Travis to the left, AJ in the middle, and me to the right. I'm still doing this. Get at me. What were we doing? I have no idea. This was the crew, man. This was the crew. This is how the landscaping business started. There's me and Travis. I'm sitting on his lap for some reason. Why, you ask? I don't know. You'd be like, were you a motivated kid, T? Did you have a lot of things to do? Let me show you. This is me at 12 o'clock on March 4th, 2007. I'm 17. This is 12 p.m. Noon on a Saturday. What am I doing? Am I out doing business? Nope. I'm being lazy with long hair. After I decided, hey, you know what? I'm done being a lazy bum. Me and Travis decided to make a flyer. A flyer for what? For lawn care, because that's all we knew how to do. I had my dad's mower. He had his dad's mower, weed whacker, and then we had a blower. We went around passing out flyers. We passed out, I think, 1,000 flyers. Around 1,000 flyers. This one exactly. 4 lawns a week. We had $100, $50 split up. We were balling. Why is Travis standing on a mulch pile, you ask? The answer is, I don't know. At this particular time, I had convinced my parents, like, Mom, Dad, I need a truck. I need a truck. So they helped me buy a truck. Here it is. Mazda B4000. This is like a Ford Ranger, except a little bit nicer. We had some fun with this truck. A lot of fun. October 28th, 2007, I got my first truck. Very next year, May 23rd, 2008, I decided to throw down, to hunker down, to spit it out. Instead of renting a dethatcher and getting a 12-hour workday in, I decided to buy one and work normal hours just consistently. And then I could dethatch lawns anytime I wanted without having to rent a machine. So that's what we did. We're dethatching lawns right here. We're rocking and rolling. This big pile right here, this was some big money for me, okay? This yard, I probably charged them $120. It's probably half an acre. We were probably there for 3-4 hours. It didn't matter. That was big money for me. We started doing mulch jobs. Boom! You know, I can't say that we did the hardscaping because we didn't. But we did the mulching, and we definitely mowed this guy's yard. Mulch some more. We did some more mulching. Boom! Before and after right there. I decided, you know what? I need to throw down. I wanted to buy a dream truck. And when you come from my town of Fox Lake, Illinois, with diesel trucks and 6-inch stacks and dipping hillbillies and beer bottles everywhere, campfire burning oil, I'm a product of my environment. And I wanted a diesel truck so bad. Because that's what all the older kids had, and me and Travis were obsessed with diesel trucks. We're like, we want a diesel. Diesel's badass. Yeah, blow smoke. Brrr. So that's what I did. I got this truck right here. This was my favorite truck. F-250 Amarillo edition. 2006. This thing was badass. Badass. I was so happy, so stoked when I got this truck. I was the man, dude. The man. You think trucks don't get you laid? Believe me, this thing got me laid. Look at this grill. This grill was lit. I had a neighbor, his name was Kirk. He helped me install all of these little items in the truck. We had subwoofers, I had gauges, I had an upgraded Pioneer sound system and control panel, whatever you want to call it. The truck was awesome, like beyond awesome. And I had started growing right? Started investing in myself, in my company, in my truck. And then I decided, you know what? I need to get a mower, like a legit mower. I can't be push mowing lawns anymore. And in order to do that, I had to get a trailer. This was my first trailer. Super thankful for my dad and for him helping me to build this side attachment on the trailer, because if it wasn't for him, I would have never built this, because, you know, I didn't really know how to build. I still don't know how to build. Leaves, mulch, dethatching, all kinds of stuff. And then decided to spark it up, got some weed whackers. By the way, these weed whackers, I still have them. I have sold almost every single item in my trailer from my lawn mowing, but I still have these two. This one I already replaced and got a new one. This is a Ryan Aerator. This is the thing that I had, dude. By the way, one of the biggest mistakes that I ever made was buying this thing. It was not worth the headache. Always kept breaking down. I bought it for 1,500 bucks and it kept breaking down. Kept doing stupid things. I'm like, dude, this thing is garbage. I should have never bought this thing. I spent so much time fixing it. It was ridiculous. So much time, so much energy, so much thought. Now you'd be like, oh, you know, that thing brand new, 7 grand. Dude, I should have spent 7 grand and bought the new one and then just had it in my trailer ready to go at any time, versus going through the pain of, oh, what if it doesn't start? Oh, what if it doesn't do this? This is why I'm really against used equipment, like super used equipment. This thing was beat up. Moving on though, whatever. I got rid of it. I had a billy goat blower, a steel chainsaw, MS311. I had a pretty nice setup, right? Pretty good setup. And then decided we need to make it more professional, because my friend Ray, I'll get to Ray in a little bit, he said, T, if it looks like you're doing something right, you probably are. And that stuck with me for life. That's why I got this trailer. If it looks like you're doing something right, you probably are. And with this addition to the company, now we had a legit company. First of all, we had a legit billboard. I could advertise my company, and it was a garage on wheels. Just roll up anywhere. Boom, boom, boom. The next thing on the trailer, it was always my dream to have a Wright stander as my regular mower. So I went on Craigslist and started looking. Came across this ad, 52-inch standing lawnmower, 5,900. It had 15 hours on it. 15 hours. So I grabbed my friend Tim. We decided, let's go pick up this mower, because it was the right thing to do. When you know something's the right thing to do, you just gotta do it. Pull the trigger. Stop being scared. Boom. This is me and him. He just got his new tattoo, and he's got 5,900 in his hand. There's a roll right there. We're going to pick up the mower. We drove 3.5 hours south with the trailer. It was an awesome experience. Got the trailer, got the mower, boom, brought it home. If that doesn't say what's poppin', I don't know what does. You know, if that doesn't say looks like you're doing something right, I don't know what does. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Boom! The two team players right there. The Great Dane and the Wright Stander. A little side note, you'd be like, how come you don't talk about the Great Dane a lot? It was a good mower. It got me started, but I hated that mower. The thing was awful on hills. It used to always crash into fences. Oh, it was a pain in the butt. But much respect to the Great Dane. Here's a little back shot for you. Beautiful mowers. Very nice. This is a dethatcher that I had. This is Ray right here. Ray was very, very knowledgeable when it came to construction. More knowledgeable than I was, okay? For sure, without a doubt, I know more about construction than him right now. But at the time where him and I were growing up, I was always looking at him. When something we didn't know how to do something, I'm like, Ray, you know how to do this? He's like, yeah, I know how to do it. People around me always knew how to do stuff more than I did. And still true to this day. Still true to this day. For example, Tim's dad, he wanted us to build him a garden. So I said, okay, this was us. Ray leading the interaction. There's Tim right there. We're building a garden, baby. We're building a garden. Boom. There's another picture. You ready for this? Garden finished. Wabam. Oh, what's up? That's some professional looking garden right there. Professional. And his dad wanted us to put pavers in between the garden. And you'd be like, well, T, you don't really know how to do pavers. I know. We had some base rock, we had some sand, we had a few pavers. I really wonder how those pavers are turning out right now. This was a job of a lifetime when I was around 18, 19, 20, something like that. My school, my old elementary school, grade school, got knocked down, and they had 15 acres of land that was unmowed. It was unkept, and my neighbor was in the district for the school district, and they were looking to have someone mow the grass, cut down all the weeds. It was a one-time deal. I remember exactly how much I priced it out for. It was $2,580. $80, okay? $2,580. I decided, let's do it. I got Ray. We had an idea. He said, let's go rent a tractor, which we did. Here's Ray in the tractor, eating a muffin. It was early in the morning. We were out there hustling. And here's me on the right stander with a muffin and my little Mexican hat, little sombrero hat. Arriba! We're mowing, dude. This was a big deal, man. This was the biggest job I've ever had. And honestly, the most profitable job ever. I made $1,200 in one day, and I was blown away. I was like, oh my God. This is what the field looked like afterwards. Nice, clean, and crispy. And at the time, if you remember my friend AJ and Travis, they were really big into seal coating. And I was like, you know what? We could do seal coating. So decided, let's go buy a truck. So we did. We bought a truck because I'm not going to seal coat in my Amarillo Edition F-250. No way. I don't think so. I got this truck. I bought it. It was like $3,800. It was a badass truck. It was really nice. I didn't put $1 into it. I never even changed the oil on that truck. I kept it for one season. It was the year before I decided to move to California. Kept it for one season. It sat. I didn't put a plow on it. I didn't do any of that stuff. It just sat there, and we got one good season of seal coating going. And this was the truck. It had a little tote. This was a nice truck, I'm telling you. I got a crack filler, and the golf course that we were playing at, I convinced the owner. I'm like, hey, you know, you need some seal coating done. You should let us do it. So he did. Here's Ray with the seal coater, with the crack filler, filling in the cracks. We're hauling, we're moving. We're making noise, baby. And I convinced them to let us do the seal coating. And the little kicker of the deal is that he would let me, Ray, and whoever helped me do the seal coating job, play golf for free for the rest of the season. We had about 2 months left. That was a kicker deal. He said, let's do it, let's roll. I said, all right. And we did it. That was pretty much, that's how it all started, man. First of all, I had really good friends helping me. Second of all, I had a big commitment. I knew that I needed to do something with my life. I always liked doing stuff. It didn't matter if it was take out the garbage, mow a lawn, do a driveway, go help a friend. I always like doing stuff. I get bored when I sit there and there's nothing to do. There's no action, there's no mission. That's why I'm super, super excited when there's stuff to do every single day. If it was up to me, we'd be working 6-7 days a week. You'd be like, well, you're not supposed to work 7 days. I know, whatever. But I still do work 7 days a week. You know? I just work a little different. And I like working, man. It's a good feeling. But I just had really good friends help me along the way. And I'm really grateful for that. Most of the relationships didn't end well because there's something weird about having your friends work for you and they see that you're making money and they're not. which they are making money, but they're not making as much money as you, but they just don't understand that you're literally just throwing everything on the line, dude. You're risking it all. You know, you're risking it all. And at that time, there was really nothing to risk for me. Dude, you're young, you're 20. If you're watching this, you're 19, 20, and you want to be doing stuff like this, bro, you should be doing stuff like this. You should be doing stuff like this. And by the way, you should definitely reach out to me and say, hey man, what can I do for you to help me? There's a list of things I'm gonna give you, and it's gonna require a little pocket change. Yeah. But that's give and take, man. You don't want to be a criminal your whole life. You have to give something in order to take something. But wrapping up, and I'm gonna show you a little fun experiences I had in Chicago. It was my favorite city of all time. I loved going to Chicago by myself, or with a couple of friends, maybe one buddy, and we would just explore the city, just random, no schedule, nothing. Here's me at the Bean with my friend. We always met up in the city. We always had fun. I used to wear wacky clothes like this. Why? I don't know. Why not? I used to longboard around the city. Chicago is the best city to longboard around. The best. This was me and some friends I met on the train. We're coming back from a concert, wearing Hat Girl. We had a lot of fun, for sure, especially in Chicago. I don't know what that look on my face is, but it's just like, this is my Cowgirl. I want to say that's my car, but it ain't my car. You'd be like, when are you going to get a Ferrari, T? I don't know, dude. I don't really need a Ferrari. What am I going to do? You know? I'm not there yet, man. I'm not there yet. I'm telling you. I'm not there yet. Again, Shy City, baby. Chicago. The Fountain. The best city to explore in the summer. For sure. For sure. Some more fun. I'm wearing a purse here. I don't know why. This is a picture of the diesel truck. You'd be like, does diesel trucks get you laid? I'll leave that up to you. I'll leave that up to you. It was a fun truck. Definitely did a lot of fun things in it. Definitely went on really fun rides. Looking back on all these pictures, I realized, I'm like, dude, what a fun childhood I had. What a fun time growing up. Confused most of the time. Didn't really know what I was doing, but I was just doing stuff. I had no mentor. Imagine if I had someone like GC or some awesome mentor that I had back in the day help me along the way. Man, dude, that would be a good time. Good time. This was the really good time in my life. And then when I made the transition to California, and then everything started to go real dark for me. Real dark, like real dark. We'll get to that in another video. Hey, before we go, just want to announce that I got 200 of these hats in as a special November discount. 3 hats for 80 bucks. Shipped, taxes, everything included. And look at this. Goat Gang. You want to know how many hoodies I got? Bags. I didn't get a few hoodies. I got bags of hoodies. I spent $2 grand in hoodies, and I spent another $1,000 in hats. We selling out, I promise you. Last time I got these, we sold out. Thanks for the love, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for the support. If you like these types of videos, you want me to be making this kind of stuff, I will. I just need your feedback. Thanksgiving coming up. You know what that means. Shop till you drop.